Well, you've done so much together over the years, yourself and Dickie, but this weekend you both joined the Centurions Club. What does that mean to you as a player?
Yeah, unfortunately, having Dickie with me the whole time. No, I think to get 100 caps for any team special, but especially this club, it's a pretty big deal. Yeah, but then to have someone that I've played along with since I was 5, gone through every step almost together, to have him as well out there, it's going to be pretty cool.
You talk about those early days. He tells the story that you didn't want to go to rugby and you had to be paid to go and play rugby. That he was the natural leader.
Paid to go and play rugby at that age.
Is that right?
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it at the start. I know a few people know it now, but yeah, I wasn't the best of fans of it. But I do remember Dickie turning up. Big tubby guy, awful hair, top button always done up, right real tight to his neck. Was a bit of a funny looking guy. Yeah, but then slowly found the love for it. Getting stuck in, and then yeah, obviously with him as well.
You two are both part of what I call that golden group yourselves. Dickie, Slady, Sam Hill. You've together. You all said that you wanted to achieve things together, and you've done that now. You're all in that 100 club. You've all played in so many games together, but you've been the one probably that's led the way on a lot of that. Do you take great pride in that?
Yeah, obviously it's a massive honour and all to think people think that, but for me I don't really look at it as leading the way. I think it's kind of we've all pushed each other at the same time. We've all been there for each other. We all live together. We all turn up training together. Lucky, a few of us are lucky enough to go on to England together as well. But I don't really look at it as leading the way. I kind of look at it more as those boys are the reason that I'm in the position I am in now. And obviously, like you said, to do that with some of your best friends that you played with from when you're 16 years old, and now you're out there, Premiership finals, Heineken Cup games, and on the biggest stage, winning England caps together. It's special every single moment you take the field with them.
Jack, playing rugby is your job, but to be doing your job with your best mates must be something special.
Yeah, I think I definitely don't look at it as a job. I still don't now. Obviously, there's a lot more riding on it. Bigger audiences, bigger stages, bigger games and things like that. But for me, I've always looked at it as playing with my best mates. Whether I was down at the Mene playing for Penzance and Pirates with Dickie and a few of my mates, to now playing out of Sandy Park with them as well. I've always kind of kept it as a job-free thing. I don't stress out about it because at the end of the day, it's just a game of rugby. And like you said, it's even more enjoyable when you're playing with your best mates.
And obviously, the way the Chiefs are flying at the moment, and during your time, you've been part of quite a rise of the club, haven't you? We're still not at a peak, are we? There's a lot more to come from this team.
Yeah, I think, and that's what is the best feeling in this camp is we feel like we haven't really achieved a lot. We've won a Premiership final, but I think what burns more is the fact that we've reached that stage and not won so many. And I think that's just the ambition from it. When we did get first promoted, it was that ambition to stay up. And it was that ambition to start winning things. And I think that just drives through coaches, through players as well. We're kind of never happy with where we're at, which is is awesome. It's where the club's going. Like you said, we've got so much more to play for. We're in a good position this year in the Premiership and Heineken Cup. Heineken Cup's something we're desperate to go on and win. So hopefully this is our year as well.
2019's been a mixed year for you. Probably one that you won't look back with great memories about. But
definitely not.
You can finish it with probably arguably the biggest game of the year, isn't it? This game has a lot riding on it for various reasons.
Yeah, it does, and I think, like I said, I didn't get off to the best of starts. Sometimes injuries, things like that happen, but it's only what you can look forward to now. And I think, like you said, this is a big game, but every single game in the Premiership is a big game for us. We don't get to Premiership finals and get to play in those big games if we don't win games now. Like you said, there's always a big challenge against Saracens. They're a top team, but we want to pick points off in every single game. So at the end of the season, we are playing at Twickenham. Our fans do get to come up and watch those big games. And
obviously, the weekend showed the strength of this current squad. Numerous players there rested, just given time to recoup. You were one of them, but the boys that came in did a huge job at Leicester. You know better than most how tough that place is to go.
Yeah, I was on holiday in Cornwall, which was quite nice. But it is, and I think that's like we said before, that's the depth of the squad that we have at the moment. We're all kind of pushing each other along, and we kind of feel we've got at that stage now where if a few of us can get a week off, Slady and Hoggy had a week off a couple of weeks ago. We've got players that are filling, that are just as hungry, just as ready to go. A lot of that's down to the coaching as well. But a lot of it is down to the players of where we want to go as a team and where we want to be, because we all know what it feels like to play in those big games. And like I said, it's important now. So that when the boys do come in, I was watching it at home, and the excitement was there even more so when you watch it on TV. I'm a terrible watcher. My dad's worse. But you've always got faith in the boys, and watching them come out and put in a performance like that, was pretty special.
Obviously, this is the last game of 2019, but we're only at round 7 of the Premiership. 2020 is going to have a huge calendar. There's lots of action-packed games, I'd imagine.
There is, and I think we've kind of made it that exciting now for what we've done this season, especially this second half of the year. We've put ourselves in a very good position now to go on and do some special things in 2020. So there's a lot to look forward to, a lot to cheer for, and like I said again, it's down to the team, the squad. We've put ourselves in this position now to go on and grab stuff. It's only us that can stop ourselves.
As I mentioned there, 2019 probably a mixed year for you, but when you look to 2020, is there a lot of excitement in you, Jack? Yeah,
definitely. I think just at club level, I think, like I said, we've put ourselves in a position in the Premiership which is very good. We know what it feels like to be at Twickenham and play in the final. We've put ourselves in a good foot forward for that.
That final from last year, is that driving you and the boys?
Yeah, I think that's what's driving us the most. I think if you compare it to years before, we've had, been happy to be in a final, we've lost, we've won a final, we've then lost the final which we were never in the game, where the tears were there, boys were really upset. But then I think last year when we lost it, we kind of let ourselves down at the last little bit of the game. We were properly in that. Felt like we maybe could have won it at the end, but I think it was just the hurt, and I think that's what's really driving us forward this year. So that's in the Premiership. And then, like I said, we've put ourselves in a position we've never been before in the Heineken Cup. We've always backed ourselves. We always believed that we could do it, but it's never quite gone our way. So hopefully we'll be out the pool again. And then, like we said, some big games in the Heineken Cup coming up.
Final thought: your best mate or one of your best mates, Luke Cowan-Dickey, just sum him up and the journey you've been on so far.
He's a bit of a crazy bugger. One that's always lingering around me. But
He's moved next to you now, hasn't he?
He's moved next to me. He's followed me over the other side of Exeter. I think to have someone, we're very lucky to be in this position, by yourself, let alone have someone that I've played with for over 10 years now. Someone I went to school with, someone our family's really good friends. To both be doing it at the same time, to both run out and lead the team out at the same time. Because we did get offered to, do it at separate times, but I think both of us looked at each other and thought, this will be a pretty special moment if we do it together. We've gone through our whole careers together. Let's make a big landmark, do it together as well. So, it's going to be exciting. Hopefully we can get the result as well.
You've got brothers, but is he like another brother to you?
He's like the annoying little brother. He's only a few months younger than me, but I feel like I've always got to look after him. I've always got to put him in line and things like that. But, he's definitely, I'd class him as one of my brothers. Like I said, I've got a couple of brothers. So, we're very, very good friends. So to have someone like that is close to his family, yeah.